everybody. Welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and me, Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment. Your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Welcome. I hear that the Fed is going to raise interest rates a quarter point. I hear that, hey, but we have really noticed a downturn in gas prices around here. It was pretty amazing. So I hope that trend continues. But, you know, with the heat of summer coming, I'm not so sure that's going to happen. Bank failures still happening. I think I heard there's another bank in trouble, but I can't remember which one. So maybe I can report on that next time. But let's hope, things start to improve in the financial realm. Great jobs report again, apparently. So, some things are looking up. Okay, we're going to start the show with our card for the collective, and I'm using Chris Ann's Sacred Creators Oracle. It does seem to be my oracle of choice for late, I will say. Hoping to shake it up again soon, but I truly like it. At any rate, there we are. I did cut the cards already, did I not? I think I did. I just feel like taking it from the top. And it almost looks like the Death card in the tarot, number 13, in a way, for this one. And it is called Success in Transformation. So that's really nice. And deathy. Excuse me. Because the Death card in the tarot is all about transformation. A major phase in your life is coming to a close, and a new beginning is coming into view. This natural cycle of death and birth will bring positive closure to a long-awaited cycle of completion. These endings are inevitable, and we must allow them to happen naturally. Radically reframe any imperfections or unsuccessful attempts that have led to this. It's okay to make mistakes along the way, so accept them as invaluable lessons that have shown you how to become more resilient and more accurate with each successive try. Lean in with a growth mindset. Yep, another freaking growth opportunity, and begin to identify which ingredients are missing. Then get ready to make some superstar upgrades, because continuous self-improvement is key to the transformation. One evolution leads to the next. We are never done learning about who we are, nor about who we are becoming. And because of this, it's never too late to start. You're not too late to make it. Let go of old ideas and old ways of being and be reborn into an extraordinary new opportunity. I love that line there, continuous self-improvement. Isn't there a word like that in the business realm, continuous improvement? We should be growing more. We should be continuing to improve. We should be changing with the changing environments, the changing times. Some things that work from the past are okay to hold on to, but you can't base everything on the old. You have to shake it up. You have to really move forward. Transform your business, transform your financial goals, transform your material mindset. That's what I have for the collective this week. Good luck with that. All right, let's get on with it. Astrologically, there's just a couple things happening. It is not anything big. The week, this reading is for good for this week of Sunday, May 7th through Saturday, May 13th. The moon will be traveling from Sagittarius into Aquarius Pisces by week's end. Oh, that means the moon's going to be in Aries soon. Woohoo! Anyway, I digress. Venus is going to be in Cancer on May 7th, right at the beginning of this week ahead. That sounds very emotional to me somehow. All right. So how about we get it going with our elemental signs of the zodiac and see what's happening for you materially in the week ahead. Start with the air signs. That's Cancer. Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, excuse me. I'm a little bit tired today for some reason. So let's start with the air signs, shall we? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading is for you for the week ahead. I think that because I was talking about Venus and Cancer, Cancer was on my brain. All right, air signs, let's hope for some prosperity. Let's hope for some good, fortuitous moves in the financial realm this week ahead. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. Excuse me. Just want to move that. All right, your focus for the week ahead. Jeez, this is crazy. It's the King of Swords. I always say this is crazy because we've been doing a number of readings today and court cards have been all over the place. I don't know if it has anything to do with the coronation in England, but holy moly. So here's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is upright, which is a good thing for you guys. Basically, it indicates that you will be able to make some wise choices, some wise decisions. You can also expect that somebody can give you wise counsel this week. If you're working on any legal matters, this is going to be a beneficial time for it, where maybe decisions will go in your favor. I think it's very positive to focus this week. Also, it's really, you are like on your intellectual game this week. This might be a good week to strategize, to try to outfox the competition, and to use your head in all your business dealings. How best can you prepare for that focus? How about with the moon? How about with the moon reversed? Well, what a combination in a way, Let's combine intellect with intuition and voila, I think it's a perfect combination, You're using your head and you're using your gut to really, and they seem to be in sync so that you can, this is the best way to prepare for it, is using your gut to guide you on what you need to focus on, what you need to think about this week, how you need to set your strategies. This could help you a lot. All right. There may be some revelations. So, keep your eyes wide open. And it's going to be sort of palooza here. We've got now another court card. It's the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is here and upright. So what about people this week? Cooperation or conflict? Lots of communication with others, I think this is a time that there's going to be a lot of constructive dialogue. People are going to be, in this day and age, behaving themselves appropriately, There's going to be a lot of polite and constructive dialogue, and this is the kind of stuff that can get things moving. So I feel, and it's going to be intelligent, These are going to be some bright ideas springing from this. It looks really good. You can count on others to maybe come up with some things that will help you with your planning. So ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement for the air signs this week? I can't quite remember whether you had a good or bad week last week, but I'll tell you what, the Five of Pentacles is reversed here, and that to me means that there's healing going on. There is some recovery, of resources, or maybe some profit margins are coming back. Maybe some of your stocks are rebounding. It looks pretty good. And I don't know if this is because maybe last week was an off week and you may have lost some money in some ways, but this week or a job, and this week there's a recovery coming. So let's take a look at this again. You've got the King of Swords upright, the King of Swords, and the Moon. I want to combine those together to say combine your intellect with your gut this week. I feel that, your focus may be how best you can prepare for that focus as to what are you intuiting right now? What do you think is happening? What are you sensing? And then use your powers of the mind, to steer you in the right direction and making the right choices. Others around you, you're going to have a lot of constructive dialogue, maybe some brainstorming sessions, things that will really help inspire, the birth of new ideas, maybe new processes or procedures. And ultimately, by week's end, a recovery is happening. It seems like you're getting on more solid footing and things are moving in a far more positive direction. Ooh, hey, good luck with that. Now, I don't want to get you too excited about that, air signs. It's moving in the right direction, but it still might be a little slow, before you achieve a full recovery. But you are on the right track. Hey, fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, this reading is for you for the week ahead. Let's see what's cooking for you. And me. And also, just a reminder, I could have said it earlier, Mercury is still retrograde this week. It will start its shift back next week. Hooray for that. I mean, the week following. Hooray for that. I think it's May 15th. So, just around the corner. We got to hang in there, everyone. Oh, my friends, the fire signs. Well, our focus for the week ahead is, on why things are not moving in the right direction. Why is there no growth? Why have things that you were expecting to happen not come through? The Ace of Wands is here, and the Ace of Wands is reversed. It's indicating setbacks. It's indicating delays in getting things off the ground. For people who might be trying to create a business or partnerships and things, there's delays, there's stalling, there's even possibility of, a setback that maybe makes you go back to the drawing board. Definitely things not working out the way you had hoped they would. So how best can you prepare for that focus? If at first you don't succeed, try something new. It's the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is reversed here. So if you don't succeed, my friends, maybe there's other opportunities for growth that you need to focus on. So how best you can prepare for this focus is maybe not so much to try to get something off the ground that is struggling, but to maybe look at a new opportunity that may be coming your way. We can only handle so much at one time, fire signs, so don't get in over your heads. It looks to me you've made some decisions here that maybe you need to cut from what's not working and move on to something with maybe a little bit more potential, something that looks like a good opportunity that may come your way. Well, what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? This is interesting considering what I've just said. It's the Five of Cups reversed. They want a new opportunity. Maybe they don't want to have to deal with whatever's happened here, whatever's gone wrong, whatever's gone south. They want to move to something else. The Five of Cups is indicating they're ready to abandon something that has brought disappointment or loss, some sorrow perhaps, and move on to something that might have a little bit more excitement and hope for the future. Oh boy. But ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for us fire signs? It's a repeat card and it's upright. It's the Five of Pentacles. Most feel like here, you feel a little lost by week's end, fire signs. Like you're not fitting in. You're not fitting in with what's going on here. You feel like you're being left out maybe of some decision-making process. Or maybe that you're not in a particular work team or group that you were hoping to be involved in. Whatever or it's just possible that by week's end you're still in a losing phase. You're either losing money or, you're still feeling some fallout from whatever has happened here at the beginning. Ooh, let's take a look at this again. Let's try to analyze this. All right, fire signs. The Ace of Wands is reversed here. There's setbacks. There's lack of progress and no oomph. There's just no energy into whatever it is you're trying to do this week materially. Whether it's in your job or career, whether it's school, whether it's in your stocks or investments. Things aren't moving in a positive direction. As a matter of fact, there could be loss. There could be setbacks. Some people could be potentially, I don't know about losing their jobs, but maybe people who were expecting to get a job do not get the job they were hoping for. So you need to move on. You need to look at other opportunities for growth and advancement, and it looks like some or one is going to be coming your way. Other people feel very optimistic about that, and maybe they want to do something different too. They are looking for something besides what hasn't been working. But ultimately, it looks like by week's end, you feel like you're not full participant in this for some reason, and you're struggling with it. You may be also feeling like maybe there's nothing to be gained by doing, whatever others want to do. That you have an attitude of, maybe you're still suffering from an attitude of lack, from whatever happened here, and you're going to have to let that go and maybe explore the other options. If not the one that others are considering, you may have to go your own way and try something new. Ooh, well, fire signs, not too happy about this reading, but good luck with that. You'll get through this. You always do. All right. I can't wait a minute longer. My throat is so dry. Water signs, so water break. Thank you, Bly. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading is for you for the week ahead. All right. Well, hey. Your focus for the week ahead is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is upright. Be ready for anything this week, water signs. Whatever's coming your way, make sure you are fully prepared. When you start your week off, Monday, Sunday, whenever you start it off, be sure you have everything you need in place and ready to go. If you're trying to get some business off the ground, be sure you have everything together. If you're trying to state your case for something, a job or whatever, be well prepared for those interviews. How best can you prepare for that focus? Hey, I like this. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is reversed. Show a little confidence in yourself, This is a time where now you feel like maybe, the best way to prepare for this focus is to just trust that you have what it takes to achieve what you want, that, you have done everything you can to move forward. Trust in yourself and what you are doing. Don't listen to the little voices in your head that may be trying to tell you, you can't do this, you're not good enough. You know you are. You can break free from things that you may be struggling with internally to move forward and show people what you have. We'll go over that again later too. Wow. And hey, what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? It's the Four of Swords reversed. I feel here that people are on the move. People seem to have a lot more energy and feel like they have their confidence may be restored as well. I feel here that, there's a lot of strength in working with others this week. They could move you forward. And as a matter of fact, maybe that's what's going on here. They're helping you feel more confident, re-energized yourself. You might be picking this up from the people around you this week. Yes, I think you are. Because with a forward or backward movement or no movement at all, it's a Two of Cups. Two of Cups is upright. What a perfect card for you water signs. And a perfect ending, isn't it? Happily ever after, the sun setting in the background. Ooh. Or is that moonrise? I don't know. But I will say this, that it looks as though there's harmony in your relationships, in your partnerships with others. Everybody seems to be on the same page by week's end, and that spells success. If everybody is working and committed to the same goals, you're going to make some progress. So let's take a look at what's going on here again for you. Be prepared. Make sure you are prepared, now that I'm looking at all this, to do your part, to do what you need to do to make sure everything is moving in the right direction. You don't want to be the team player that everybody looks at and says, they didn't do anything. I had to do all the work. Be prepared. And with how best you can prepare for this is by just trusting in your abilities to be able to get the job done. Trusting your abilities to be able to, to be able to do it in a way that people will look up to you and appreciate and value you for what you do. And I think you're going to get this energy from others. I think people are going to respond, positively, and they're going to feel re-energized. And in the process, so are you. Everybody seems to be moving, wanting to move forward, wanting to get, business, finance, whatever it is, back in the right track, back in the green instead of the red. And ultimately, it's all good by week's end. Everybody is working harmoniously towards the same goals and with the same mindset, and kumbaya in the workplace. Good luck with that, water signs. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, our earth signs. This is for you for the week ahead. Let's see what's rocking in your world. All right. Your focus for the week ahead is King of Cups reversed. Well, you're a little blue this week, or maybe you're a little bit pouty. This could be a situation where you're not getting your way on something. Things aren't going the way you wanted them to, and so why not, you want to act out about it. You kind of need to check your emotions this week. Don't let things get out of control. Don't overreact to things. Try to work things out in a reasonable, responsible way. And definitely if there's a crisis you have to manage, or you're getting a pink slip or something, let's try to maintain some sense of self-control so that you can move on successfully, to another chapter. And speaking of moving on, I don't know. Did I anticipate this? We have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is reversed here. So best you can prepare for that focus is thinking of ways to move forward. Thinking of ways to maybe move beyond whatever, this is that's making you so upset. This isn't a time to mull over it. This isn't a time to think it to death. But I caution you that whatever move or direction you make sure you make sure your emotions are in check. Make sure they're balanced. Make sure you're not doing things, rashly. Do things practically, do things with some thought, and do what's right for you. What about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? It's the Eight of Swords again. We've got a repeat card. The Eight of Swords is here, and that is reversed. Well, I think that people are not going to be afraid to tell you what they think. They're going to speak their minds. They're very much in a mode now of feeling more liberated or more flexible to talk. I don't know if this is going to be part of the problem in fueling whatever your bad feelings you have here, but recognize here that, there's people who are feeling very confident and secure in their positions, in their feelings, and they're not afraid to move on them or speak their mind about them. And ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you? Wow. It's sort of Palooza. You've got 3 swords in a row here. This is another repeat. You've got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is reversed. So by week's end, what happens here? I have a feeling there's a conflict brewing. I have a feeling that there's a lack of communication. Maybe this could have something to do with Mercury retrograde. You guys might be getting a little bit of a hit from it this week because it just seems as though there's communication breakdowns. There's also an inability to truly focus on coming up with solutions to problems or new creative ideas that could spur growth. So let's take a look at this again. This is kind of an interesting reading for you guys. I really think there's something going on here, but let's talk about this King of Cups. Don't overreact to things if you're having an issue, a disagreement with coworkers or with the boss or with your financial managers. Try to keep your temper in check. Try to also just not make any rash moves based on what you're feeling. Base it on your intellect. Base it on what you know is better, is right for you, And if that means having to listen to others who have some strong opinions and feelings themselves about where things should be going, then maybe you need to do that. Because ultimately here, if you don't, I feel that communications are going to break down. I have to say here, sometimes we're not always right. We want to be right, but we're not always right. Somebody else has the better answer. And I almost feel that way in this case here. You should not go against so much what others are trying to put in place. You should try to figure out how you can make it work for you. And try to open up dialogue, in a constructive manner. Don't be destructive. Be a problem solver, not a problem creator. It's the best I can tell you, Earth signs. Good luck with that. Well, I don't know if there's a super clear winner this week. I might go with the air signs, but it was pretty close all the way around, so it's kind of a meh to an okay week for most of us, I think. So I hope you can weather it and that things go better for you than that. And I want to remind everybody now about Mr. O's shows. His Goth Tarot, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday, and you can check in with the shadow side of things and get some insight there. Also, this week, I think it's going to be on Thursday or Friday, we are going to be doing a new episode of Where Does It Hurt? Okay. Is it the 11th? I don't think so. So at any rate, it's coming out this week, and it's Where Does It Hurt, which will tell the elemental signs of the zodiac what you need to focus on your healing on, how you can make the pain of something in your lives go away. Friday will be Mr. O's Emotional Exchanges, where mysteriously, or not, Mr. Scorpio talks about love and romance and how to, and companionship and friendship, how to all get along. And that's at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. And next week we have Happy Hour back at its normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we can make you happy. Every Saturday, look for Happy Hour. Come in and get a positive message from Spirit. Don't forget, every Monday we also have our Your Weird Week, where we talk about political issues or social issues, things going on in the world that may affect us all. And that's it. That comes out, by the way, at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. All right, everybody. Have a great week ahead. Wishing you the best, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.